Hey there booktubers, I'm back with another video, and this is a bit of a different one for you guys. I decided to create a tag video. Basically, the idea stemmed from a video that I did called the Ugly Covers Great Books video, and I got a lot of really great positive comments, and I thought that I would turn that video into a tag and get you guys to basically show off your ugly books. So I created a series of 7 questions and I'm going to read them out loud as well as include them in the bottom bar for you guys to do them. And I will tag a few people at the end of this video. So yeah, the first question is, choose the top 5 most hideous covers in your collection. So pretty self-explanatory. This tag is very similar to, is actually almost exactly the same as the book covers tag, but it focuses a lot on the ugly covers. So in your collection, essentially choose 5 of your most ugliest book covers. Second question, what convinced you to buy them, or were they gifted? Now, some instances were, for me, were that the books were gifted to me, so I couldn't really choose the covers that I received. Other instances, I was so intrigued by the storyline, so I bought those books. However, I did have a little bit of resentment. I didn't have any happy feelings towards those poor covers. They were very much despised. So yeah, that is what you are going to do. Next, good books with bad covers. Name a few. So essentially, choose a few books, possibly from the ones that you've selected earlier, and tell us a little bit about them and whether or not they were actually surprisingly good books. Now this is what stemmed off of that video that I did, where I showed you guys a series of really great books but had like really awful covers. So similar concept. Now you have to do it. And then the next question is bad books with bad covers. I know that there are some awful covers, and that has, I don't know if that has to do with anything about the story, but in some cases it's just a bad book and the cover is hideous and there's just, this book has nothing going for him or her, whatever you wish to associate gender to, if you even associate gender to your books. Last question, second last question. Are these books likely to be donated, sold, gifted to someone else, or will you still keep them in your collection despite their hideous appearance? I have the tendency to still to keep my books, even if I didn't find them really interesting or were particularly good. I just have a really hard time parting with my books, even though some of them don't, or some of them are not very good. So I would really be interested to hear of whether or not you guys have similar reactions. And lastly, the 7th question is, award one of these books as the King of Ugliness in the kingdom of, insert your name here, it's book collection. So sort of like a fun question, but basically choose the most hideous book cover in your entire collection. I think this would be really, really interesting video where we could see a whole lot of some really ugly covers, and I think it is also a really great video to discover a lot of books that we wouldn't normally pick up simply based on their cover, and hopefully this is a fun tag for you guys to do. I tag Words of a Reader, definitely, because she has some seriously gorgeous covers. I know it is going to be very difficult for her to weed through all those beautiful covers and search for the really ugly ones. And rinceyreads, because she commented on one of my videos saying that it was an interesting concept, so you can do this tag. Supersushipizza, because she is awesome and she too has a affection towards pretty covers, as well as an awkward reader. I hope you guys do this tag and participate in my very first tag video. I would be so thrilled, so ever so thrilled if you did this, because it would mean that I am sort of cool in the booktube community a little bit, just a little bit. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Ta-ta!